Morning guys, welcome back to the Spanish Homestead. So, it is the 23rd of December and I thought we'd do a market garden tour, plus we're actually harvesting today for boxes that are going out tomorrow morning. So we're getting a lot of stuff harvested today. So I thought I'd show you that. Also, if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll see why this place looks a bit of a mess, because we've been working on another plot of land. We're going to take you over there and we're going to show you that plot of land as well. So let's go and have a quick look around. So guys, as you can see, it is weed city here. The weeds have just gone absolutely bonkers the last couple of weeks, but everything's still doing really well. So these are the sprouts that we planted in September. Now when we planted them, I did say they'd be probably a little bit late, but we have managed to get a crate or two. I think that's the second crate. Lexi's already taken one in. So we've gone around and picked them off. It would have been nice to give the clients a full stock, but this does not ready. So we've gone around, we've picked the bigger ones off at the bottom, and we're just going to leave them to grow, and then we'll have lots of sprouts in the new year as well. Over this side we've got some parsley, some cilantro growing there. You've got your globe artichokes, and down the path we've got some younger broccoli and some cabbage. That's the asparagus bed. And we've got some nice big Cabbages, which we'll be harvesting as well to go in the Christmas boxes. These are leeks. And Savoy cabbage. Plenty of Savoy cabbage. Red cabbage, and there's more Cabbages over there. You have to work?
I am.
She's off to work.
Hi.
It's your last day in it?
It is, yeah.
How long you got? 2 weeks? Well, you got a couple of days next week.
Yeah, I've got to go back into work next week. But
yeah.
Apart from that, I'm off to the 10th of January.
Got 2 whole weeks off.
I know, so yeah, that, oh good.
Well, she thinks she's got 2 whole weeks off. She's got this to help me sort out first. Right, have a good day.
In the house.
Yeah, no problem. See you later.
Bye.
You can tell she's happy. It's the last day. So, let's go back into the garden. Here we've got chard. So a lot of this is being harvested today. As you can see, we've got some crates up there, which I'll show you in a minute. A couple of cabbages left. We harvested all the rest of the cabbages earlier this week, but those ones weren't quite ready. So we've left them in there getting harvested today as well. We've got some nice celery here. She's looking good. So, got some nice stuff going in the boxes this week, guys. Sunflower heads. We're going to take some of the seeds off these, save them for next year. Some more Savoy cabbage, some more Myrthian cabbage. A lot of this is just new stuff that's gone in. Got some beetroot down there, some more chard, some more lettuce, some more kohlrabi. So, let's go at this end. I've got Mrs. Duck over there. She don't like being with the others. All the others are down the bottom there. She'll have a free range. So she just, I think she's actually a wild duck that flew in. Let's have a look at what we've got here then. So these are the cauliflowers. And as you can see, we've started harvesting them. The size of them. Nice big heads of cauliflower. We've got a few more of these to harvest. There's a couple more hiding away in there, so we're going to get them done today. All broccoli's now been harvested, so what we're going to be doing probably next week is we'll get all this cleared out and we'll get it covered up for a couple of months before we start planting out again. And there you go. We have a nice bucket of broccoli. There's some nice heads of broccoli as well. Kale. So we're going to be harvesting the last of the kale today. We're going to get this out. We've got some more coming, so we'll get some more in the new year. Red cabbages. These are actually a small variety, so you pick them about that size. So there's some of them ready, so we're picking them up. So as we head up the other end, all the onions, which are well and truly being overtaken. But you can see this, they're coming along, so when you get weeded. I can honestly say I am really embarrassed about all the weeds in here. I didn't actually realise how bad it was, but last month or so I've been putting a lot of effort into getting the other land prepped and stuff, which you'll see the big difference over there. And then hopefully in the January, so you'll see a big difference here, because we'll be getting back on this place next week. But down here we've got some Kale endive and some chicory, some beets, aubergines. We've picked the last of them. That's it now. They're all in the cold store, ready for the boxes. They'll be getting pulled out. Then we've got the leeks, which I was really hoping to be ready for Christmas, but yeah, again, we must have planted them a little bit late. Obviously, I know for next year, we've been keeping a diary this year when we planted stuff and when it was ready. So next year we'll know when to plant stuff, hopefully get stuff in a bit earlier. So I'm going to get finished harvested, get all this into the store, get all that cleaned up and fed to the chickens, and then I will be with you in like 2 seconds over at the other land, and hopefully the mist will have gone and the sun will have come out. So catch you shortly, guys. So guys, I've just been, before we shoot off and we get everything put away, I've just been taking some photos, Instagram, business page, stuff like that. And one of the other things that we like to do, and we do this every week in boxes, is we give them a mixed, like, collard leaves. So you've got kale in there, you've got cabbage, you've got Brussels sprout leaves, and broccoli leaves. So it's just a nice little bouquet that goes in. Normally we'd put red cabbage in, but obviously they've got a red cabbage in there this week, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, right, now I am getting stuff put away. I'm going over to the other land. I'm back in a minute. So guys, here we are. We're over at the other plot of land. As you can see, there's a big difference over here. For just a little bit of a backstory on this land, we took over this land about a year ago. And we've had some issues with the water through the summer, and we didn't really do a lot with it. And then we put down some drip irrigation, the tape, which was a load of, yeah, we got rid of that. That went out of the window. So now we've actually got a proper filter in, we've got a proper pressure timer on it, and we've got proper irrigation piping in. So a lot of you will remember, if you've been following us for a while, there used to be an access road down here. Bring trailer down and stuff. We've done away with the access road. That's going to be more beds as well going in the next few weeks. And this area here at the minute is clear, because we're going to be drilling some boreholes to try and get a well as well put in, so that we don't have to have Bowsers running out of water and stuff like that. So let's go and have a look around. So as you can see, this is where the access road was, which used to bring you down to this area. And as you see, it's all been turned over now. This is the new drip irrigation system that we've put in. So we've just got to dig the pipe back up here, and then we can run, I think we worked out another 5 beds up to the same length. These are 25-meter beds. So in these ones there is a mixture of red cabbage and Savoy cabbage, which is coming along nicely. Now we did plant all this up after we put the irrigation in, and the birds ate it all. So hence the reason the plastic bags on the sticks everywhere is to, basically it's a scarecrow. Broad beans, now these are doing absolutely fantastic. We are picking them off for ourselves at the moment. We're not actually picking them off for anybody else, but in a couple of weeks we will be picking them for the customers. Just got to let them get a little bit bigger, but that's if Lexi stops eating them. like I say, we've picked a few of these. They're not very big at the minute, only tiny, but they taste fantastic. So yeah, new year, these will be getting picked. There's absolutely tons and tons of flowers now on them, which are all the future beans. Yeah, perfect. So coming up to the next bit now after the beans, we've got another 2 rows of beans in over there, which we planted some a lot later, and they've just started popping up, so they'll be the later ones. And then we've got 2 rows of kohlrabi, a row of cauliflower, 2 rows of Savoy lettuce, and a row of fennel. So over here at the minute is just basically trial and error. It's the first year. We've worked out tomatoes, peppers do really well in the summer here, so we're going to be having that again. We'll be mass planting tomatoes and peppers there in the summer, and aubergines as well. In the winter we've worked out beans do really well, so do your collards. So well, I think we're starting to get a nice town on it. But then what we've done up here is we're putting a couple of rows of fruit trees in, and we're planting in between with herbs, and we've got some leeks in there. And then this area here is for our next load of potatoes to go in, which will be going in next week. So that's all ridged and ready, and then we'll get the potatoes in and then re-ridge it up. So let's go see what trees we put in. Down this line here we have got a blackberry, I think we put in. I cannot actually remember. Yep, so blackcurrants. So we've actually got another couple of plants, and we're going to build a framework along here for them to grow along. So these are a summer fruiting variety. They fruit in July time. So in the summer it'll be really nice. Get some blackcurrants off these. These trees are a long-term investment. Obviously, as you can see at the moment, they are just sticks. But we've got an avocado tree in, which we put in there. We've got pomegranate, cherry tree, plum tree, and I'm not sure what that one is over there. We'll go and have a look. Nectarine. We've got a nectarine tree in there as well. So we're actually looking, we're going to put in a couple more trees along here. We're going to put in a blood grapefruit. We've got a Granny Smith apple tree that's going in as well. Question for you guys you might be able to answer. Somebody told me that with a cherry tree you have to have 2. Sorry about that, we had a big wagon going past, so it probably messed the sound up. Yeah, so we've got a cherry tree in over there, and someone told me you have to have 2 for them to pollinate each other. So I've looked into it. I've not really found anything as such, but it's what I've been told. If any of you guys know, we're going to put another one in anyway, but I don't know whether you have to have a certain variety or whether you can mix the varieties or not. So leave it down in the comments if you know the answer to that. That up there is loads of rosemary that we've just picked for the boxes for tomorrow morning. The guy who owns the property has got a massive rosemary bush in his garden. He was like, help yourself, say what you want. So we have done. But yeah, as you can see, the land over here is coming along really nicely, and we're going to be doing a lot more filming now over here. It's been a lot of hard work. This is one of the plots of land where, like, even the owner, we both just sat there at one point and was like, no, I had enough of it. I had enough. But it's coming along nice now. We've got the water down to a T. We've just got to lay a new hose down here to fill the bowsers up, because there's a canal that has running water at the top, so we'll put the petrol pump up there and pump the water down. But yeah, apart from that, it's looking absolutely spot on over here. Hopefully in the summer we're going to get some drone footage of it as well, and we'll put like a different picture up every month. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave the video here. That was just a tour of 2 plots of land that we have. Like I say, I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you all probably in between Christmas and New Year, and Kate will be back on videos. So hope you all have a good Christmas, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys.